Hi there guys and girls, this is a very, very special video. I'm amazed, actually. But I'm not entirely that surprised. So, for those of you who don't know, the buzz this week on the internet regarding Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3, Ultimate MK3 on arcades, is that they finally found the EJB menus. Now, EJB is Ed Boon. I won't say his middle name, I don't know if he cares or not, but Ed J. Boon. These are menus that Ed hid inside these Mortal Kombat arcade games, accessible through a button combination. Now, I've known about these for a while actually. I actually tweeted Ed, I think it was 2013, about 3 years ago, on his birthday actually. I think it was something like, happy birthday Ed, time for you to tell us how to access those EJB menus now. You know, as a joke, but I never got a reply. So, I've known about EJB menus for a long time. A lot of you have not. And the place I found out about them, this great website called The Cutting Room Floor, I think it's the tcjr.net, I think that's the URL. Anyway, just type in The Cutting Room Floor, it'll come up on Google. It's a great website that has all outtakes from arcade games, and mostly retro games. I think they do some of the newer stuff. So, if you go there, for example, you type in Mortal Kombat, it'll bring up Mortal Kombat Arcade, Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, Genesis, and these are people who've scanned these games, scanned all the way through the code, through the graphics libraries, through the sound banks, through the hexadecimal code for any text-based things, and they've put everything up on this site that is not in the game normally. So, for example, in MK3, you may know there's a level called the Bell Tower. But if you look in that background, there's no bell, the bell's gone. But if you go to the cuttingroomfloor.net and look up MK3 Bell Tower, they found the image of the bell that was removed. So I've known about this site for a while, and so when I was, because I love the arcades, they're the first thing I checked MK1 arcade and I saw this EJB menu, and they had the whole thing there. They had what was on it. I had all the text things there, that there's a hello menu and these names and and it was all there, but no one could figure out how to access it, because the thing is, the easiest things to find when you're scanning through a ROM or source code of something, you're going to find graphics first, because they have sort of unique headers and things that identify them as graphics, and same for sounds have headers again, and things that there's a pattern, they're easy to identify. And text is just straight text. When you can literally drag a Mortal Kombat 2, for example, Midway Arcade Treasures collection. If you drag that classic file, I think it's like mk2.cj or something, you drag that file into like Notepad, and you'll get a whole lot of garbage. But if you search long enough, you'll see all the normal text, like Kano wins, Liu Kang wins. You'll see all that because it's just straight text. So that text was found very fast. But to figure out button combinations is a bit more advanced. You need to figure out what pieces of code pertain to pressing which button. Now, I'm not sure, I want to credit the guy who found this code, but I don't know who it is. I saw, and I watched the video earlier in the week, I don't think he mentioned it. If I'm wrong, I apologise. Your arcade, I forgot the name now. I've got him on Facebook. Your MK Arcade Source, I think that's it. Hey, he put up the videos and he's done all these codes. So I've seen him do it. But I haven't done it yet. I wanted to really do this video straight away. I wanted to really get on it, but for me it was already Monday or Tuesday, and I was in the work week. And when I'm in the work week, I'm tired, I'm moody. The last thing I want to do is get on YouTube and be like, bust out a video, So I normally wait till the weekends where I've slept in, what's the time? I think it's like 1 o'clock now. I've had my sleep in, I've had my breakfast, I've moped around the house, my pajamas, I've done all that stuff, all the good stuff you do on your day off. And so I'm recharged now to do this video, and I wanted this video to have a cool vibe, because for me this is an amazing thing. Like, I love the Mortal Kombat arcade games. That's why I have this machine. I got this machine before I got a fucking car. Guys, all those people out there are like, I got my license as soon as I turned 18. I didn't give a shit about having a car, but I wanted an arcade machine and I wanted Mortal Kombat. Actually, to be honest, I actually really wanted, the thing I wanted the most was a Mortal Kombat 1 dedicated. And when I was working in that arcade, my boss was too fucking lazy to get one. He goes, oh, he pointed at Ultimate MK3, he goes, you can have that if you want, just give me a bit more money. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, you know, I was really excited and couldn't wait, so I took it. You know, I wish in hindsight I had got that MK1 dedicated, because that's the one I really want to own. I really like the first Mortal Kombat arcade game in all its glory. The original artwork, that's why I've got this up here. It says MK1, even when I've got the other games in here, just because I love this artwork with the green dragons and the side with Johnny Cage doing that fly kick, and just the arcade was just, it stood out. It was great. You know, I still want to get it one day. It's just a matter of room and things like that. So, but that's a whole nother story. So, I'm really excited to do this because, like I said, I love this game. One thing, as you know, when I did my Mortal Kombat 1000 video, my MK1 board has a fault, and the low kick, low punch don't work on each side. But I'm lucky because this code only requires the block button on each side. So the gods were smiling upon me. If there had been a low kick or a low punch or something, I'd be in trouble. And that's probably on purpose, actually. Thinking about it, I'm thinking that's on purpose because I've seen videos of Ed programming the game, like he's sitting there and he's moving the sprites around and he's locking them in, locking the positions in and that, you know. And when you're using a basic arcade setup without what we call a jammer harness, it's 3 buttons. It's high punch, block, high kick. That's all an arcade machine will support by default without extra wiring. It's 3 buttons. So it's probably on purpose. It's probably the reason that he made it block buttons and he kind of split it up into 2 sides. That's probably the reason for it. I don't know. You know, he hasn't talked much about it. He did mention it on his Facebook. He mentioned it that he put this code in a long time ago and it's been found, and he didn't say much else about it. But yeah. So what I've done is I've taken all the credits out of the game because I believe you can do this code without any money in the game. I believe that this works. You know, so I'm ready to try it. Now, I hope I've memorized the code right. It's player 1, block 10 times. Player 2, block 5 times. Player 1, block 2 times. Player 2, block 2 times. Player 1, block 3 times. Player 2, block 4 times. Now what that actually spells out is EJB ABCD. Which is a good way, if you think about it, it's a good way to remember the code. And that's probably why Ed Boon did it. He made it his initials and then ABCD. You know? So he probably would forever remember this code. Now, it's funny because no one's ever seen this code until now. And that's amazing. 24 years this code has been hidden secret for. I'm thinking that must be some sort of record. I mean, I don't know if there's a way to check that. I mean, I know there's codes in The Last Ninja that were only found, let's see, that was... Last Ninja came out... Oh, I've got to think now. Last Ninja 1 was... I think... Or 2 was 88. I think it was 86. I'm not sure about it. Let's just say it was 86, right? And when we joined the Last Ninja archives, we had someone on there, one of the original guys who programmed some of the Ninja games, and he revealed a code, actually, that worked... in the second level of Last Ninja 1, you pick up this ninja magic, and it only lasts like, I think it's like a solid 30 seconds, and you got to run all the way to the end as fast as you can before the ninja magic runs out so you can finish the level, because there's a dragon that sprays you with fire at the end of this level, and if you have the ninja magic, you're fine. If you don't, the dragon kills you. But what he said was, by using the plus and minus on the keyboard, you could make it last longer. If you push the minus down, you made it slow down, you made the magic slow down, and if you pushed it up, you made it go faster too. So I think we were told about that code. It would have been around, I reckon, 2000, let's just say that. So that'd be what, 86, that'd be 14 years. See, that's nowhere even close to Ed's 24 years. If any of you guys know of a code that's taken longer than 24 years to discover, put it in the comments, because I'm really interested about this. I reckon this is some sort of record, like I said, but no way to know, you know. I've never seen anyone else do this. I don't know if Ed's ever done this code for anyone. I'm guessing maybe he's shown people at NetherRealm or Midway. I would have loved to have seen that video. Watch this. You know, and you didn't see what he was doing, and then the menu pops up. Everyone would be like, what? They should have put that out. Anyway, no more talking. Let's do it. Let's just do the code. Let's do it right now. Because I want to see if I can do it. And I haven't even attempted to do it until now, because I wanted to do it live for you guys. So let's do it. Alright. Just need a sip of Coke first. Need an energy boost. Alright, here we go. Now I don't think it matters where I do this code. I think it's just anywhere in demo mode. So let's try it. The funny thing is, when you think about this code, it's like, imagine like Ed Boon walked into an arcade and he walked up to Mortal Kombat. There's a million people around. He walked up and he just went da 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 and banged out this code, and then walked out of that arcade and like literally 20 people saw him, and then he never did that again. This is that one of those stories that you've always heard that is like we always laugh at now, which is like, oh, my friend was in an arcade once and this guy walked in and he tapped all the buttons and this secret menu popped up. It sounds like one of those bullshit rumors. That's really a real thing. Maybe we should stop picking on those people. Alright, so it's 5, 10, 2, 2, 3, 4. What's what we're doing? 5, 10, 2, 3. Oh no, I was doing it right. E, J, B, A, B, C. Hang on, wait a minute. No, there's something missing. Oh, it's them that fucked up on their page. Fucking hell. Thanks a lot, Cutting Room Floor. Alright, quickly, let's go to... So that channel is Your MK Arcade Resource. That's the address of the place. I saw the video of him doing the menus. Oh, their YouTube channel is Your MK Arcade Source. That's why it's confusing. Alright. Now I'm reading off Mortal Kombat Online here. They've put resource. It's source. I thought I was right. So it's 5, 10, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got it. Let's try it now. Jeez. Now I've got to reprogram my mind. 5, 10, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn free playback off. I really want to know if this works without credits. Oh, this has really messed me up, believe it or not, because I actually, like, the first time I try and do a code, that's when I, like, remember it the most. And then if that code's wrong, I'll have trouble. My mind will always remember the first way I did it. It's how I am, you know, so this might take me a second to get this right. This gunk has probably been in here for, fuck, how many years? When did I get this arcade? Like 99? 17 years of like some arcade players like sweat. And this wasn't always a Mortal Kombat arcade game. Shit, it could have been like fucking track and field or something. You know, people used to fucking hammer that game. Alright. Let's see how that goes now. Alright. Let's try again. Oh, that feels good now. Alright. Nothing. 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 Let me try to start the game. I don't think he did, but I think he did it on... Nothing. Alright. Can't seem to get it going. So I'm going to consult the video.
So that's how you do that?
Oh, maybe that's why it's not working. I'm doing them at the same time. He does them sequentially. Alright, so... Yeah! Finally! Oh man. Success! Let's note this down.
And if you look here, you
Time,
actually see.
quiet you. 1:54 p.m. Let's tweet this out. Alright, so we've learned a few things. A, the code on the cuttingroomfloor.net is missing a part of it. I will tweet them later, get them to fix that up. The code is, and it goes player 1, player 2, player 1, player 2, player 1, player 2, okay? So I'm just going to say the numbers now. 10, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes 10, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can't do what I was doing, because this is how I used to do Ultimate MK codes on arcade, for those of you who don't know. On MK3, the Ultimate MK code was something like 2, 2, 2, 3, 4 or something. So the fast way to do it, because you only had a few seconds, was I used to get both sticks and go 1, 2 and change all the 2s, like quick, and that included the 3, 4, then go 3, 4, and then do the last like 3 bits of the code. You can't do that with the Edge Boon menu code. You have to do it player 1, player 2, player 1, player 2. Even though player 1 is 5 pushes, player 2 is 10, what I was doing was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That won't work. It has to be 5, 10, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so let's talk about the menu now. The menu we've got diagnostic tests, we've got coin bookkeeping, game audits, hello, enter initials, character endings, and exit test menu. So, hello, we'll do that. That brings up a bunch of names. Ed's family, I'm guessing Mum, Frank, Sonia. I know Sonia's his sister. Sonia in the game was named after Ed Boon's sister. The game resets. There was more names, so I didn't read them all. You'll see them in the video anyway. I'm capturing this footage as I speak with my laptop over there. So I'm going to try it again. Let's see how we go. This time what I want to do is I want to turn replay off. So I want to know if this works with 0 credits in the machine. Insert coin, alright, good. Yeah! Got it. So, you can do it without any credits in the game. Now, a lot of people, I noticed a lot of people online, a lot of you young guys are like, but what's it do? Like, it doesn't matter what it did. If you walked into an arcade and did this, people would be like, what the fuck, man? Like, it was just amazing that things like this exist. But, there is something you can do with this. You can watch any of the character endings without beating the game. That's kind of cool. You might want to, when Mortal Kombat was a big thing, you might want to write the stories down and have to beat the game over and over again. That would be hard. If you had this code, you could quite easily, you know, select any endings. For example, character endings. Who are we going to watch? We're going to watch Sonya's ending because no one cares about Sonya. There we go, boom. Plays the ending screen. Now I can write it down. Captured by Shang Tsung, Sonya's most important user was taken hostage. Their only hope was the tournament. Shang Tsung promised to release the entire team. Only Sonya could win the contest. Her victory not only released her unit, but also put an end to the Black Dragon and Shang Tsung's powerful grip on the tournament. So that's kind of cool. And then it goes on to play the credits. I'm sure Ed put this in as a test thing, a quick way to get to things. And maybe, I don't know, to show off. You know, if you ever did walk in an arcade, check this out. That's kind of cool. So that's the MK1 menu. Now I want to do MK2 and MK3. I want to do them all. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video. Well, this video is going to cease right now while I change all the boards and everything over. So, yep, I'll pack it all up and we'll check out the EJB menu on MK2.